What's up, y'all? What's up? What's up? What is up, you guys? Apostle T coming back on. I am really grateful that I came today and not on a Saturday. It's just so pleasant, you guys, and partially I believe partially it's pleasant because of the fact that it has been raining all day. It's not hot at all. It's not cold. It is just that perfect blend of, I think, what I missed about spring. For us in Mississippi, our spring just literally, spring was literally summer. It was most definitely a hot spring. And so our declaration is faith it until the end. Faith it until the end. In so many words, what that means is show up until God comes through. Show up in obedience, show up in faith, show up with a surrendered heart, show up until God comes through. And so right now, I'm still waiting for my car to be seen. It's more so of a patience thing, which I am okay with being patient. Granted, it just still feels good outside. Hey, Visha. I was just talking about how pleasant it is here in Mississippi. It's just, this is that type of weather where if I had a hammock, I could sleep outside, y'all. I could definitely take a nap, lay in a hammock, and definitely has a little breeze going. It's just pleasant today. And it's been pleasant all day when I think about it. But right now, I'm just really just sitting here waiting for them to see my car, trying to stay up, not fall asleep, because that's just how pleasant the weather has been. And I think too, when you have emotional days, like, it makes you want to go to sleep. You know how kids, when they do all that hollering and crying and falling out, you ever seen a kid like cry themselves to the point where they can't do nothing else but go to sleep? Like, it's exhausting. I don't care what nobody says. Like, being emotional, being frazzled, feeling all over the place, it's physically exhausting. It's like, honestly, in those moments, you can't do nothing else but go to bed. And so really where I've been mentally since sitting out here is honestly at a place of peace. But while I'm waiting to see what they're gonna say about my car, it's also been about not thinking worst case scenario. And I think many people don't look at that, or don't even understand how that in itself is faith. Because a lot of times when you've been under fire, when you've been going through things, your first response is to literally think worst case scenario about new things, about things that are popping up. Hey, blessings to you, Andrea. You need to be here. And so as I was sitting out here, the Holy Spirit kept saying, faith it until the end. And I knew that in that moment, what he was saying is, don't always think worst case scenario. Faith has to think best case scenario. Faith has to think from a victorious state of mind, that no matter what happens, the victory is already yours. And so that is kind of, hey, Miss Allen, that has kind of been my mindset sitting out here enjoying this weather. It's just honestly, getting to a place where I'm not thinking about the worst case scenario, because how many people know that there's no worst case scenario in God? There's no worst case scenario when you're in faith. There's no worst case scenario. Even when things, blindside you and surprise you, nothing surprises God. And so it still becomes a, type of deal where you always win. And so that's kind of been my mindset. It's just, like I said, the patience game, waiting for them to look at the tire. And that's for the most part it. I will say this, sitting out here, God is so funny, because, the first guy told me, well, it says tag not found, or whatever the case may be. It was a young lady. She still works here. She wasn't here at the time of me coming. But literally, as she pulled up, God is funny, she said, I knew when I saw the tag, it was my friend. And I just kind of laughed, because it was like night and day. And so it just goes to show you, like, when you don't let the enemy frazzle you, God always comes through in a way that just makes you laugh. Because that really was something that almost frazzled me, because I'm like, Lord, is this guy trying to say that this car is not mine? Is he trying to say that, this tag is fake? What is he trying to imply? And for the woman to say, like, literally, I knew when I saw that tag, that was my friend. How you doing? She still works here. I remember her from the last time. And so that's kind of been like my mindset. I just laughed. And it's like after that, it's just, it's just peace just came. And I mean an abundance of peace. It almost makes you have goosebumps. I don't know if y'all ever had so much peace that like it almost gives you chills. It almost gives you goosebumps because you have so much peace and you feel so like stable. That's kind of been like where I've been. And so right now, I still am about $9 short of what I need to cover it. I'm thinking that it's my tire stem, my valve, which is easily replaceable. I really and truly don't think that it's a nail for some reason. And so that is like where I am right now. I'm at peace. Y'all, it's a little bench I'm sitting on. I could literally like lay out. I said, Lord, I don't want to be ghetto. I don't want to be that person that fall asleep on these folks' bench. But I'm like, oh, Lord, it feels so good outside and I am so tired. I'm so tired. God knows. I'm like, Father, I'm so tired. But right now, the goal is, like, I don't want to be that person, God, that ends up on TikTok, that ends up as a meme. I don't want to be that person. I don't want to be that person. Don't want to be that person. I don't want to be ghetto. That's ghetto. I don't want to be ghetto. Oh, man. And so right now, yeah, the goal is still $9. And it's just so that I can get my tire fixed. It'll cover like the taxes of everything that I need. I'm like 3 cents away from having 30. I don't know how taxes work, but the Lord told me to add 10 on top of taxes. Whatever's left from that, I'm probably going to like go and get me something small to eat from the store. Nothing major because I don't really have an appetite, y'all. So it'll probably just be like a snack or something from the gas station or something like that. Nothing major. And so, hey, Sabrina, that is where, y'all don't laugh at me. God knows. I'm like, I don't want to be that person, Lord. Don't want to be ghetto and fall asleep on this bench. And I'm like, Lord, I can't fall asleep on this bench because I don't know who been sitting on this bench. I don't know who been sitting on this bench. No, I don't know. I don't want them issues. But again, that is our goal. I'm praying to get that goal met by the time I leave here. And like I say, it's just to cover the taxes. I'm 3 cents away from the 30 that I know it will at least cost 30. The $10 is just to cover the $10 is just to cover, or the $9 rather, is just to cover the taxes, whatever taxes are they're going to add to that. And so that is where I am right now, you guys. To those of you guys that are able to sow, wow, and it was just paid for in full. And so, y'all, that's where I am. I'm at a point where I'm like, Lord, I'm not about to stress about nothing. Not only am I not about to stress out, but I'm going to have me some peace. I'm going to have me some joy. And I'm going to just do what I can do and trust that God will do the rest. And so at the moment, like, the car thing is done. Like, I have enough to, whether they got to plug the tire, whether they have to replace the tire stem, I literally have enough to get it paid for in full. Like I say, whatever's left, I'm going to get me something to snack on tonight. And y'all, I'm going to do my cardio, because I am going to do my cardio. And I'm going to go straight to sleep. I'm going to take a shower and I'm going straight to sleep, y'all. I'm going to get up tomorrow and it's going to be a brand new day. I'm not sure if I'll broadcast anymore. I may broadcast if God leads me to broadcast again. But that was just my thoughts. Faith looks like not thinking worst case scenario. And that was what God was telling me about my car, because my worst case scenario was I got to get another tire, and I think a lot of times when we were so used to fighting, so used to being blindsided, our minds immediately go to like worst case scenario. What if this is something else on top of everything else? What if this, takes everything I have, and so that's kind of, what God wanted me to release. And so that is it for now. And Miss Allen, you have more money coming. Between tonight and tomorrow, the Lord says to tell you that you have more money coming. I don't know why he wants me to tell you that, but between tonight and tomorrow, God says you literally have more money coming. And so that is it, y'all. I love y'all. I'm rooting for you guys. I'm going to sit up and close my eyes a little bit while they work on my car. But that is it, y'all. Love y'all, rooting for you. So until next time, y'all. Peace.